I think she represents the honesty and integrity that the leader of our city, as the mayor of our city, needs to embrace and be all about. And frankly, she's someone who's very passionate about the issues. She's someone who's very learned about the issues. She was a former city clerk. She was a legislative leader of the Common Council when I was mayor for over 3 terms. As a member of the Common Council, and I called upon Helena to be the chairperson of many ad hoc committees dealing with many issues of importance and significance that were part of our policy during our administration. So she's had wonderful experience with it. She has the intellect and the passion and the history and devotion and to this community, to this city, with an understanding of its institutional past, a respect for its institutional past, to understand where Danbury can be and can go in the future. So, I really believe that it's important to understand, our history, where we've been, to know what the issues and challenges are before us today, and from that to be able to develop a vision, a plan, really a plan of action to ensure that progress can be seen in the 2 years that a mayor has with any one of their terms, and something that the populace of Danbury, the residents of Danbury, the taxpayers and voters of Danbury can see visually as well as feel. So I think that the tone that she would set from the top as a leader, as mayor of our city, is one that's going to embrace the wonderful diversity that has made Danbury what it is today. The strength of our city can be seen through the many different peoples, the many different cultures, the many different languages that have been part of Danbury for decades. This is not a new phenomenon. For those who are not tolerant, I suggest, just as they would suggest to those who they would not like to see in Danbury, I would suggest to those who aren't tolerant, perhaps you ought to look to some other place, some other community that also shares your views, because Danbury historically has not been that. It's been a very tolerant place. It's been a place where people have lived side by side, have lived together, and have been able to grow this city, grow their families, grow their opportunity, and make this place the strong place that it's been for throughout its history. In fact, even though every community has its bumps in the roads, throughout its history, Danbury has been a strong community, one where people have been able to live together, work together, play together, and ensure a better future for themselves and for their children and for their children's children, for future generations in essence. And that's what I think Helena Abrantes represents.